Well, Mason, looked like you enjoyed that out there tonight.
Yeah, it was a fun one. I do love playing here. It's obviously a stadium with a lot of history. The fans are brilliant. They don't like us too much, so it was a good atmosphere. But as soon as we got the goal, we kind of quietened the stadium down a bit, and then we could play our stuff. And that was what the objective was first half. Yeah.
It's fascinating you should say you actually relish coming to Ellen Road, because I think the home fans, they actually try and do the opposite and make it a difficult place. What is it? Tell us a bit more about that, how you find that extra gear against Leeds.
Yeah, I was reading the programme before the game and it said make the stadium as hard to play in as possible or something like that. So when you come in here, you know it's going to be tough. But we loved it. It was a massive game for both teams tonight. It wasn't just them, it was us as well. We needed the win after a few poor results. So it was a bounce back game tonight, and then obviously looking forward to Saturday.
Right from the word go, it was the perfect start. Did you sense some nerves in that Leeds side, particularly in their back line?
I wouldn't say that. I think it was we started, the counter press, the way we had the desire to win the ball back high and create chances. That was what it was all about first half. And the same objective was to carry it on in the second. That was what the manager said at half time. I felt like we did that. Obviously it helps when they've got a man sent off. It makes it a bit more easier. You have more space. But yeah, they kept running throughout. That's what they're all about.
What did you make of the challenge that saw Dan James dismissed?
I actually didn't see it. I haven't seen it. I wasn't looking when the tackle was made. I just saw obviously Cov on the floor after. I didn't know the ref was going to give him red. As I said, I didn't see the tackle, but no, obviously it's a tough one for them.
How pleased were you with then how you went on to manage the game? You've touched on it a bit already with a bit of a blip you've had and seeing out recent matches. So to go on and win in the style that you did ahead of this weekend, how big does that feel to this side right now?
We spoke about how big this week was at the beginning. It didn't start well, obviously with the loss on last Saturday. So we needed a bounce back. We had a few days to get together as a group, speak within the group. Some truths that needed to be said, and we got that out of our system. And now this was a game where we could get going. We know what's coming up next. It's a massive, massive game. So I feel like this is a good step towards that.
Exactly that. Good stead, not only for a top four finish, but the small matter of an FA Cup final as well.
Yeah, it's all exciting. Speaking a bit about every game's a final, and the next one is one. So we're ready. It's time for us to try and win one.
All right, well, thanks for talking to us. Well done.
Thank you very much.